Pepsico, mix it with lactose, that's what I do. Stretch. I make an ounce of dough, weigh like an eighth of dough before I'm through. Product stretch.
Enslaved. Oh, that was a gangster right there, son. That's what I'm talking about. Alright. Yes, yes. Thank you so much. Now, the reason why I hold the belt because I am the hip-hop gamer, but it's not about me right now. It's about my man Ryan. And I just want to present you with the belt because Enslaved is a champion type of game. So here you go, man. Oh, they're trying to spin it right there too, son. So now I got the microphone. First things first, I want to tell you right now, the most impressive thing that I've seen in Enslaved is the AI with Trip. Her name is Trip, right? Alright, that's the most impressive thing I've seen. Now, I'm gonna tell you this: F.E.A.R 2 was the best game I've ever seen in terms of AI in a first-person shooter. Best I ever seen in a game. The title goes to Ryan now in Enslaved. This girl named Trip, right? There was a situation in the game where you could tell her to go, but she won't go because she knows that these people are shooting at her. I have to create a distraction so those people can shoot at me in order for her to go. But if I don't do that distraction and they're still shooting at her and I tell her to go anyway, she's not going to move because I told her to, and you know, like a robot, like computers do. She's not going to go because she knows, like, from like a human standpoint, that she can't make it through here. I never seen that in the game before. What type of technical trick or whatever you guys did to be able to pull off such an amazing game, man? This is incredible.
So we spent a lot of time thinking about what it means to play like a human. So we wanted to make sure that Trip didn't act dumb, didn't just run into situations. We got AI in tons of games where they just run out in the middle of combat and get attacked and they get killed. And then the human player, the player character that you're playing as, ends up failing for some reason. They're like, why did I fail? That doesn't make any sense. So what we wanted to do was make sure that that AI character that's always with you is really smart about what they're doing. So we script a lot of stuff, and we set up a lot of AI situations so that she knows exactly what she's supposed to be doing, so that she's acting as much like a human as possible.
Yeah, well, literally, it blew me away, and truthfully, it's like a testament for video games now. I feel that every single game should follow that method just because everyone wants to play, even if you're playing offline or by yourself, if you have a partner in the game and it's designed that way, you want to feel like you're playing with someone. Not just something. Exactly. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So I think that's incredible. Now, let's move on to like the brand new story, the environment. When we was talking earlier, I said that this game drew me in within the first 2 minutes. And it had like a biblical feel to it, so to speak, because of like everything is destroyed. And we're in New York. Let me tell you how gangster it is, son. Look, I'm from Brooklyn. And I know what the Brooklyn Bridge look like. Brooklyn Bridge is enslaved, son, and it's like messed up and all that stuff. Like, it is insane. The story, the way it captures you, the characters. Ninja Theory they are genius, man. You know what I'm saying? And Enslaved represents this on all levels. Now, the story, how did all of this come about, and how was you guys able to put it together to make it look so beautiful and feel so real?
Yeah, so back on Heavenly Sword, which was Ninja Theory's last game, the creative director, Tamim Antoniadis, was spending a lot of time reading a lot of stuff and doing a lot of research, and he came across this book called Journey to the West, which is old. It's a 400-year-old Chinese novel. It's one of the great Chinese novels in history. Wow. And it's been used as reference for tons of stuff, Dragon Ball Z and some other stuff. So we've kind of taken this, we said that would be a really great way to base a story off something, right? So we took a lot of the core ideas from that story. So we've taken the characters' names. The main character is Monkey, based on kind of the Monkey King from that story. We also have Trip, who is based off Trip Itaka. And we have some other characters that show up in the game. Pigsy shows up a little later in the game, as well as Monkey's staff, which is his main combat weapon, as a telescopic staff, which came out of that story, as well as Monkey's cloud, which is his hoverboard that you get a little ways into the game.
Yeah, man, I know all about that.
Yeah, so we took a lot of that kind of stuff from the game, and then we said, what can we do to really make this a Ninja Theory game, and what can we really do to make this new and exciting? So we said, let's put it in the future. Let's do post-apocalypse, but do it like nobody's ever done it before. And we said, let's take colors and make it, just blow it out with the colors and really do it. So we took look at things like Life After People on the History Channel, and we started looking at things like where the nature started reclaiming the city, right? So we started getting all the green ivy and trees and the plants and all that stuff kind of coming in and retaking nature. And from that, we were able to build a post-apocalyptic future that like nobody's ever seen before. And it's really something different and new that people really haven't seen.
Yo, that is deep. Yo, hold up. Let me just look. If you don't buy this game, I will slap you with all my knuckles right here. Like, did you hear what he just said? Like, this is a game that's deeper than games like Final Fantasy that's out here. I mean, this is amazing, Ryan. Like, seriously, it's crazy. Now, one thing I want to talk about some of the gameplay elements. Like, let me tell you right now. You know, working with Trip is actually an incredible, like, form of gameplay that they had. There's parts in the game where you have to put her on your back and walk around with her and run around and do things and avoid stuff. There's parts where you got to throw her so she could go to other areas, and then you got to always work together. And like I was telling you before, how you got to create a diversion and then move around and sneak and do this. But the biggest and best thing I've ever seen in this game so far is the actual staff. Now, I'm up here beating people up, doing all these special moves, right? I did not know that my staff was a gun. Dog, my staff is a gun. I actually take my staff and shoot it and have different types of ammo to do different things. Like, let me ask you a question. Yeah. What's so special about this staff that enables it to do the things that it do? And throughout the game, will it evolve or level up like an RPG or something?
Yeah. So what we did with the staff is we started with the basis from the original story, which was the Monkey King has this kind of extend. No, it's all good, man. We got this like extendable staff. So we took that idea and we throw it on the back of Monkey's arm, and when he's ready to fight, he throws it out and it kind of telescopes out into a fighting staff. And it's fully mechanical, so it's got the ability to kind of charge up and do stun attacks. It's got the ability to do like focused power attacks. And so we start using that to charge things up, and eventually we get the ability to use it as a gun, as what we call Staff Blast. And Staff Blast is basically, from a technological standpoint, it's using plasma energy and electrical energy and projecting that at other enemies. So because all the enemies we're fighting in the game are mechs, are robots, you know, shooting a bolt of electricity at them is going to stun them. Shooting a bolt of plasma at them is going to rip them apart. So we use that in different ways, and we start to build puzzles and scenarios and really start to build strategy around using ranged and melee attacks, along with dealing with Monkey and Trip together, and using that kind of cooperative gameplay and really working together as a team.
That's incredible. Now, now I gotta say this seriously. Now, Ninja Theory, their last game was obviously PS3 only and stuff like that. Now they decided to go multi-platform. What is it about the 360 that you guys like really wanted to bring this title to? Like, because I know obviously you didn't go exclusive again, so what was so special about the 360 that you guys wanted to bring Enslaved to it?
Yeah, I mean, the big thing is we want to make sure that as many people as possible can play this game. We want to, you know, we're trying to create a new franchise for Namco and for Ninja Theory, and we're really trying to get it going. So we're, you know, we wanted to bring that to everybody, and the way to do that was through releasing on Xbox and PS3.
All right, I know I got to wrap it up. I'm sorry I didn't know that and stuff like that. But I'm going to say this one last thing. In my opinion, after looking at Enslaved, I look at this game and I actually compared it to Uncharted 2 from like the lush environments and the different dynamics of the game. I literally compared to Uncharted 2 because that's a great game. Now, a lot of people didn't know that 360 could even pull off something like that. And that right there is amazing to me. So let me ask you a question. Will this game be just this game, or is Enslaved something that you guys is going to have for future products as well? Will we see an Enslaved 2?
Yeah, I mean, right now it's really about this game and making sure that this comes out right. And if it does, then we're absolutely on board to try to bring future Enslaved games as well as downloadable content and all of that stuff. So we're really looking at supporting this franchise and blowing it out as one of the biggest franchises in Namco history.
That's what I'm talking about. So look, I'm gonna let you guys go. I just want to say one love, God bless, Enslaved. Make sure you go out there and buy this game. And one last thing, will we see a demo?
We will be seeing a demo, yeah.
Yeah, when can we expect it?
The demo should be out before the game releases, which will be October 5th this year on both platforms worldwide. So yeah, you'll see the demo a couple weeks before. We don't have an exact date yet, but yeah, it'll be September sometime.
All right, no problem. So expect the demo September. Get your hands on Enslaved, one of the best games that we've seen in our generation. One love, God bless. HipHopGamerShow.com.